Hi, welcome to this short video that introduces you to Training by EOS ICAEW Case Study Mock Exam Marking. My name is Sarah Alcock and I'm the Online Learning Design Manager here at Training by EOS. So why should you have your mock exams marked? Firstly, all Training by EOS markers are professional markers who have worked for or still do work for ICAEW. We pay the ICAEW marking rate and expect the same high standards. This means a marker spends around an hour on your script, and there will be an audit trail, page and line references, so you know exactly how you achieved each bullet. With all our mock exam packages, we provide a marking key and illustrative answers. This means you can mark your script yourself if you're confident in all the marking rules. But be warned, marking your own script objectively is difficult. You know what you meant when you wrote a certain sentence or paragraph. And if you see something similar in the marking key, it's easy to award yourself that point. But would an independent marker award it? Have you really explained the point well enough to get the mark? The best way to be sure is to have your exam professionally marked. Feedback on your performance, good and bad, is an essential part of marking. Spending time reviewing this and understanding why you scored a particular grade for your appendix or your analysis or your executive summary is just as important as writing the script itself, and you can't do this without useful feedback. Good feedback will also include guidance on what to do next. The marking key has 40 boxes with 5 possible outcomes in each. That's over 1 million possible combinations to pass or fail. Knowing which area to focus on to improve means you move closer to your pass with every mock exam. So what do you get from Training by EOS Case Study Mock Exam Marking to help you in this revision process? We start with the overall picture of your performance visualized in this bar chart. The black line is the pass mark, so here you can quickly see that requirement 2 is the problem for this student. Throughout the feedback, we refer to target boxes and non-target boxes. The target boxes are the boxes in the marking key that we have identified as being easier, not easy, but easier to achieve consistently. Rather than trying to pass all 40 boxes, which is impossible in the time limit, if you aim to pass these 26 boxes, which is achievable, you will comfortably pass the case study every time. This graph is accompanied by a narrative summarizing the results before we move into the detail of your script. We use a diagram representing the marking key for each requirement and for the executive summary to demonstrate visually where you have done well and where you need to improve. The boxes in bold text are the target boxes, and the result in each is color-coded. In requirement 2, this student needs to focus on their efforts on improving their performance in AUI Box 3, SBS Box 2, AJ Box 2, and CR Box 1. Instead of having 11 boxes to aim for, there are 7, and advice is provided on how to achieve each one. We also present the results data by professional skill. This means you can identify patterns in your answers. This student, for example, is doing quite well in AUI, except for box 3 in requirement 1 and 2. These are the boxes for wider issues, so some work on their AI analysis and remembering to apply this to the case information presented in the exam exhibits will, relatively easily, take each of these from an IC fail to an SC pass. Again, a narrative is provided with advice on how to do this. Finally, you will receive your detailed ICAEW style marking key with full audit trail. The yellow boxes are the page and line number. Target boxes are noted by the orange highlighted titles. The markers know that we provide written feedback, so they will only comment when something is so unique to your script that it won't be covered by this. Most often, this is in the recommendations section. They will note where you gain the marks, in this case for recommendations 1 and 2, but not for recommendations 3 and 4, which were deemed to be too general. Usually this means a recommendation that could have been thought of before seeing the exam exhibits and has not been related directly to the exam scenario. So to summarize, with Training by EOS Case Study Mock Exam Marking, you will get professional and independent marking to ICAEW standards, including an ICAEW style marking key with a full audit trail. You will get detailed feedback on your exam performance, including data. Remember, there are 40 boxes on the marking key with a potential of 5 grades each. You will get an analysis of that data, demonstrating your performance through visualized charts, as well as a written analysis. And you will get guidance. We show you not just where you need to improve, but how. Our target boxes method means you're not trying to write an impossible perfect answer. It gives you a realistic and achievable goal, focusing your work in your limited revision time. The aim of all our ICAEW case study exam preparation courses and materials is to take you from perplexed about the case study exam to passing. We look forward to working with you.